Hello friends! Today I'm in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm going to Relics. You are going to love this place. This is one of the largest antique malls in Missouri. It is 90,000 square foot, I believe. That is a whole lot of shopping. It takes quite some time to go through the whole mall. This is the entryway, and it's absolutely beautiful the way that they have it fixed coming in. It really invites you in, and that's what I like to see when I go to the antique mall. I want to take you down this long aisle of all antique furniture. It is absolutely gorgeous, and if you're looking for something in particular, there is no reason why you couldn't find it in this store. Now, this is just a part of the antique furniture. It's actually in other places as well through the store, but it is some really nice furniture. Some of it's really big. It has a lot of the really big hutches, a lot of the really big armoires, the really big buffets. I mean, there is anything that you could be looking for is in this store. That is a fact. But the furniture is just so in such great shape, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It is all in really good condition. And yeah, it's just beautiful furniture. Now this really pretty crocheted, it was a round crocheted tablecloth. Wasn't it pretty? I'm telling you, it was in really good shape too, and it wasn't very expensive. I probably should have picked it up, but I didn't. But it was in excellent condition, no stains, and that's really rare to find. I really did like this cabinet. I remember wanting one of those so bad with the enamel top there like that when I was probably in my 30s. And I never did get one, but I sure did want one. And that cabinet beside it, it was gorgeous. I thought this booth had some really cute things in it. And I love their white crates. Really, that's all they had. A lot of it was just made up with crates stacked on top of crates. But it all come together really well, and I did like their space. Now this little farmhouse tin with the handle on it, I did pick that up. I looked on my receipt. A lot of the booths had sales today, and I only gave $6 for that. And that's an easy $14, $15 in my booth, so that was a good buy. You got to check out these old hanging lamps. Look how pretty they are. Oh my goodness. You know, they really had style back in the day. I mean, everything just was made so well, and it was just really pleasing to look at. And they had a bunch. Now, they did have a really good price on them, but yeah, they were really pretty. I love the white hobnail there and this wicker. Now, I did love and still do love that white wicker. It's just something that still is appealing to me. I checked out the Ray Dunn coffee picture there. It was too high for resale, otherwise I would have picked it up. And I was trying to read this tag, but boy, they had so much wrote on there, I was having a hard time finding the price. But it was too pricey to buy for resale. I did like those because it had that little bit of blue, a little bit of shabbiness to it. And I probably could have sold those. There was a pair of them. I probably could have sold them in one of my booths pretty easy. But I think they were like $30 some for the pair. So that was a no-go. Now, these little things, these little canisters were fairly cheap. I didn't pick up that set, but I did pick up this Oh Hey Sugar coffee, lots of coffee, and then the tea one. That was $10 for all three, and canisters sell well. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Blind Date with a Book, but I do a lot of paper crafting and have done a lot of paper crafting in the past, and Blind Date with a Book was all the rage, especially about 2 years ago. But I found in this booth that they had made a bunch of them, so maybe they're still popular. But yeah, you want to take this guy home with you. Yeah, this suit of armor, boy, yeah, he ain't coming home with me. That's for sure. Yeah, check out all this aisle here is all glass cases. Yo, it just goes all the way down. And then it's on the other side as well. It's on that other aisle. They just set back to back. And that is a lot of glass cases. Now this booth was really fun. I enjoyed walking this one. It has a little cloche there with it was thread or twine, I can't remember, but it was just so cute. It was too high for resale. I didn't get to pick it up, but if it had been the right price, it would have definitely came home with me. But this one was a joy to kind of walk through and just look at everything. Now I really like that bird there. He wasn't really too high priced if you were getting him for yourself, but he was just a tad too high for resale. And I did like this poor Ray Dunn container there, but the little spout was broken. It had a little chip there on the end, so it had to stay. I don't usually pick up anything that's got a chip in it. And then of course they had some Ray Dunn here, which Ray Dunn is such a good seller, but it was a little priced a little too high for resale, so I couldn't take them with me. Yeah, I always pick up Ray Dunn if I can get it worth the money. And then I looked at that candle lantern up there, but it was too high as well. Those I always pick up. They're always sure sellers. Isn't that really a cute idea for display? That old potato masher with the bird's nest and the eggs there. Isn't that cute? Some people just have clever ideas. I would have never thought to do that. I love that Le Chef decor. It is such a hard seller. I just never pick it up just for that reason. But I always just love it. I think it's so cute. But yeah, it's just not a good seller at all. So anyway, it always has to stay on the shelves. Now this Pyrex was really pretty. I thought they were just gorgeous, and they really didn't have them priced extremely high. Now, I don't know that I've ever seen those pattern, or this particular pattern, but I really liked it. Can you say man booth? Yeah, I think this is probably a man's booth. But you know what? It really was put together well. There's a lot going on in this booth and a lot to see, but it really didn't look cluttered to me. It was really put together nicely. Now this booth was 30% off. And look at these little houses, the little primitive houses that they made. And they were just made out of just some wood, probably scrap wood. But I did end up picking up there was two little bitty ones, and then I picked up 2 or 3 of the slender, tall ones. And they were only, I think the little ones were like $1.50. So take 30% off of that. And then the others were $4. The other 3 that I bought was $4, and then take the 30% off. And those will sell well in the booth. And then look here. Here's some more blind date with a book. I'm telling you, they must really sell. That's the second booth that has them in there. Now most of the booths throughout the mall had either 20% off or 30% off in their booths, which is actually pretty good. And then and these are elephants. It took me a minute to kind of figure out, what they was. Just as I turned, I thought, what in the world are those? But they're elephants, and they had a really high price tag on them. I'm nearing the end of the store, and I really just showed you a snippet of this place. I'm not sure how long it would take you to walk it all, and look in every single booth. Probably, I would say an hour and a half. It would take quite a while, and just to see it all. But it'd be well worth the trip if you're this way to go ahead and stop in and just check out the mall. You wouldn't be disappointed. Now, I was happy with all the things I found, and here's kind of a peek at the cart. I picked up some old books as well. If I can find old books for $5 and under, I will usually grab them because they make great stackers in the booth. Now this is the long aisle here before I get to checkout. I'm going to go pay for my basket of goods. I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to head home. And I will catch you all on the next thrift trip.